Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Number 17, set to kick this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Sharp. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down play coming up. Oh, a reverse. Tackle, but first down.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just ran away from the defense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
In the clear at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion sets up a second down play. Back to pass. It's sharp. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air. It's Sharp. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU 21, Ohio State 7.
kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. The 24 to begin the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Sharp. Throws to the tight end. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, It's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU 21, Ohio State 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now they run the draw play. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crossing the 40. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down coming up after that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover. And a sophomore making an impact play.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack. Defense takes their 3rd and final time out of the half to talk strategy.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down, and they pick up the 1st.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Sharp. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Quick juke to get free. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. They're battled back to go in front now. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 21.
We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. The quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. But that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast. They're lucky the quarterback
lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
To throw, it's sharp. And the ball is hauled in. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
More out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's sharp. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
Ohio State 42, LSU 21.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Second down and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Well, they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Single back, takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on down.